So you're hearing a lot about people making money on the internet and you want your cut. Well, let me tell you what this video isn't. I'm not going to tell you that selling digital products is the secret to unlocking thousands of unlimited dollars in passive income. I'm also not going to teach you how to get rich or convince you that by selling digital products, you'll be able to make so much money, you'll never have to work again. You can quit your job, move to the beach, and that's going to be it. In fact, the people that do tell you that or try to sell you courses that will teach you, how to get rich selling digital products are sensationalizing their own success, which oftentimes comes from luck, in order to convince you to buy into whatever it is that they're selling. Basically, trying to convince you that just because it happened for them, it's going to happen for you too. Now, do I make money selling digital products online? Yes. Has selling digital products online made me a millionaire? No. All that being said, if you're a service provider looking to diversify your offers, or maybe you just want to, test the waters with selling digital products, I will teach you how to create and package a digital offer to sell to your audience. If that sounds good, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, with any good digital product or product offer in general, you need to be fulfilling a need for your target customer. And so in order to do this, we need to go back to the foundations of building a business. You need to know your niche. I have a full video on that right here. And typically you'll pick an area of interest or expertise in which you already have knowledge or some form of skill set in. Further to this, you'll also want to know who it is you're trying to help. We also call this our ideal client, and I have a video that explains this concept right here. Once you can understand those two pieces, you'll then better be able to understand what kind of offer you're going to create. And you'll be able to determine what problem your digital product is going to solve for people. So let me go ahead and run you through a few different examples. So in the case of my own business, I run an online course called the Canadian Business Builder. And essentially it is an online course that teaches people how to start and build a business in Canada. My niche is Canadian small business. My ideal client is aspiring entrepreneurs. And the problem I solve is that these people are complete beginners that have no concept or understanding as to how to start or build a business. And so as a result, my course walks them through literally every step they need to take in order to overcome that problem. Makes sense, right? Now, a couple of weeks ago, I actually was working with a client and I was helping her come up with a concept for her first ebook. And so she's an interior designer and wanted to create a digital offer that she could sell in her online shop in addition to her actual interior design services. So her niche is obviously home design. Her ideal client is like the average person that just wants to learn how to style their home. And her solution ended up being this 20-page PDF ebook that explains home trends for beginners, gives tips on how to elevate your space on a budget, and then also included some decor recommendations. And so to further with these examples, I have seen different online courses and ebooks on a variety of different topics. For example, the ultimate guide to stretching, learning how to do a handstand, social media strategy for small business, cake decorating tips, home gardening. I could go on and on and on. If you have knowledge in pretty much anything, there is the potential that you can take those things that you know and package them up into a digital offer. And so once you've chosen your topic or your area of expertise, the next step is to actually build the digital product. This means you need to choose what you're going to sell. Will it be an ebook? Will it be an online course? Will it be a sort of one-off webinar / masterclass kind of thing? Choose your medium. If it's your first time making a digital product, personally, I would probably advise against the online course just because the amount of time and skill and labor that it takes to put together an online course. In which case, teaching a pre-recorded class or selling an ebook might be a better option for you. And there's a few different ways to do this. So with an ebook, you can literally just create something simple in either Microsoft Word or Canva. You download it as a PDF and then you can sell it on the internet. And I'll actually give you a walkthrough of the first ebook that I ever sold. I don't sell this anymore, so I don't care if it's on the internet for free. It was a 3-piece digital bundle that I would sell for $22. It included a PDF ebook of journal prompts, a PDF ebook of like how-to yoga tutorials, and then it came with 4 downloadable pre-recorded meditations. And again, I sold this on my website for $22. Okay, so the first piece we see here is the yoga PDF. So it's a 19-page ebook. The first page kind of just like explains who I am and what to expect. And then I move right into the basic formula for doing a sun salutation. So in my ebook, I would include a written explanation, and then I would also take pictures of what it looked like so that the person could follow along. And then essentially the purpose of this was that every week I would provide like a small sequence that you could follow, and I just demonstrated the different postures in photos and then explained what the benefits of each one was. So essentially I think the idea was that you would do 3 days of yoga every week for 4 weeks. So then there's some like inspirational quotes. We go into week 2, different postures. You get the idea. So every day I'm explaining what the poses are. I'm giving visuals of what that would look like. And then everyone could follow along using the other pieces of the bundle. So because this was a 4-week program, I also included 28 days of journal prompts. So again, this is a separate PDF. I explain who I am and what people will find inside. And then I give them their weekly journal prompts. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And this all went together. So you would do the journal prompts along with the yoga practice for that week. And then as you can see here in my Google Drive, it came with the 4 different meditations as well. So this quite possibly is a little bit more complex than something you would put together, but it just kind of gives you an idea of what this actually might look like in practice. The real thing I want you to keep in mind as you start to brainstorm what your digital offer is going to be is to make sure that you're staying connected to who the person is you're trying to help and what the purpose of the ebook or course or digital offer is to help them solve whatever problem they're facing. Because it's one thing to build an offer to make a little extra money, but it's another to actually sell something that is truly valuable for your audience. And what I see time and time again is people making offers and selling them for $7, $9, $11, and then you download it and it's like 5 pages long and it's complete garbage that I could have found on Google. Personally, not really an approach that I would choose to take. But again, think about your audience, think about what they need. And I think that will also help you to determine what kind of digital offer you should make, because some things are more easily taught through video, whereas other things might be more easily taught through a written explanation. So really try and brainstorm what makes sense for your audience and then what skills you have to be able to deliver that information. Okay, once you've settled on your offer and you've created it, it's time to show up and sell it. So I'm gonna walk you through how I did this using Stan Store, but you're welcome to use any kind of online platform you like. I like Stan because you can use it to sell a wide variety of offers. And if you look here on the screen, they allow you to do all of this for their base plan, which is just $29 a month. By the way, this isn't sponsored. I've just been using their product for about a year now, and I do have a referral link. I'll put it in the description down below, and that will give you a 14-day free trial if you just want to check it out and see for yourself. Other options you could look into would be things like Shopify, Etsy, Squarespace, SquareUp.com, building your own website and selling your digital products there. But if you have any specific questions, you can just let me know in the comments. So let me show you how I would do this in Stan. Okay, so this is my existing Stan store. As you can see, those are all my offers, but let's pretend I am adding a new digital product. All I'm going to do here is just click add product, and let's pretend that I wanted to sell a PDF ebook. So I would click digital download, and then this is where I would be able to add like a cute little image that I made for the product. I would be able to call it, you know, my new ebook. Hopefully you have a better name than that. In your subheading is where you can include like a little snippet of what they can expect, you know, the 5 steps to losing weight or whatever your thing is about. And then on the checkout page, you're actually able to put, again, your title, a full description. You can add your own custom images. You can set the price here. If you want to add like a discount code, you can do those. Sometimes I will make discount codes for my email list. So like you can buy my online course, or if you use the code email, you can save $20, that kind of thing. But essentially in this platform here, it just allows you to upload the file directly. So I would just click upload, add in my PDF, my ebook, and then anytime I get a sale that comes through, people will automatically be delivered the product. And Stan even goes so far as to let you customize the email confirmation in which they receive the product. So as you can see here, this is just like the default email, but basically you would be able to customize this if you wanted to like link them to your website or do any kind of additional stuff. So very, very easy to use, very straightforward, and a great option if you are looking for something or somewhere to sell your digital products. I actually have a full video on my channel that further explains the benefits of using Stan, so you can click there if you are interested in learning more. But again, I'll have my 14-day free trial linked down below so you can check it out for yourself. Now, let's talk about marketing your offer. This is the piece that I would say is most important, because if you don't have an audience and you show up and try to sell a digital product, you're most likely going to hear crickets. And that's really why I try to set as realistic expectations as possible in all of the information that I share. I'm never going to sensationalize and tell you that because I made $1,000, you can make $1,000 and so on, because I don't think that's how business works. In fact, I know that's not how business works. And yes, in this day and age, especially with apps like TikTok, virality is certainly possible. Maybe you're a fitness influencer, you decide to make a TikTok explaining how you grew that thick body in the gym. Next thing you know, you wake up tomorrow, you've sold 1,000 copies of your ebook and your life has changed overnight. That is definitely possible, and I have friends who have had that experience, but just because that happened doesn't mean that virality is a strategy. An effective strategy comes down to the same things I've been saying over and over again in all of my content. Know your market, know what you can offer them, and then show up time and time again offering that solution. Don't be afraid to talk about the thing that you sell. But more than just saying like, hey, I have this thing that you should totally buy, I want you to show up and start offering help and advice and value that is adjacent to the digital product that you sell. So for example, let's say I put together an ebook that was like 10 healthy recipes for busy professionals. I would then show up on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever, and start sharing free recipes. If I was hosting a video masterclass that was going to teach people how to do their own full glam makeup look at home, I would start creating content that involved makeup tutorials. It's all about positioning yourself as the expert in a particular niche area, topic, etc. I have a ton of information in my marketing playlist that will walk you through this process if this is something that feels a little bit overwhelming for you. Making a digital product might sound like a daunting task, but the best part is that once you've created it, you have it forever. How great is that? Let me know if you have further questions about this process. As always, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will leave you with this video right here next. Bye!